Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Returning to the Origins, Designing Families. Today I bring you an emotional life story and a plea that could change the fate of a family. Let's get to know the journey of Luziane Ribeiro, who has been searching for her son for decades. In June of 1988, or maybe 1989, in Fortaleza, at Curandares Hospital, Luziane's son was born. At that time, since she was very young, she worked as a housemaid in Rui Barbosa in Aldeata and found herself in a situation of great despair, unable to raise the baby. It was then that the granddaughter of her former employer, Maria do Carmo, offered to find a couple to adopt him. Luziane, thinking of what was best for her son, agreed. On the day of the birth, Maria do Carmo took the baby, saying that he would be given to a family who could offer him a better life. Since that date, Luziane has never heard any news. Recently, Luziane met Maria do Carmo again and asked her about her son's whereabouts. To her surprise, Maria do Carmo revealed that the baby was not given to a couple, but rather to a social worker named Marta, who supposedly arranged for children to be adopted internationally. Maria do Carmo also reportedly told Luziane that she would never find him without giving any further details. This revelation rekindled Luziane's hope and her search.
My name is Luziane. I am 56 years old. I am searching for a son whom I gave up for adoption in Fortaleza. He was born in June of 88 at Curandares Hospital. And at that time, I worked as a housemaid in a home on Ruyon Avenida Rui Barbosa in Fortaleza, down in Aldeota. And when I got pregnant, I was desperate with no means to keep this child. And the granddaughter of my former employer offered to find a couple to give this child to. Since then, when she was born, on the day she was born, she herself came to pick her up at the bus station. The hospital, a large and bustling institution, took him to this kind and caring couple, saying, well, since I was not truly able to adequately keep him, I genuinely thought he might be significantly better off with someone who could truly provide for him, give him a truly good and fulfilling life. That's what I thought. And so she took the child, and to this day, I don't know anything about that child. I don't know anything about her. Recently, I found her, and I asked her about this boy, where he was, because I've been looking for him. She told me that he wasn't given to any couple, but instead was given to a social worker named Marta. And this social worker would take these children and put them up for adoption for outside Brazil to other places, right? Since then, I've been searching. I've already done 2 DNA tests. So far, I haven't found anything. I currently live in Fortaleza. And by recording this video, I hope that I can, find him. I'm here recording this video looking for a son who was born at Curandares Hospital in Fortaleza in the year in June of 88 or 89. I don't really remember the exact year. I was very young, and he was taken by a lady named Maria do Carmo, the granddaughter of my former employer, where I worked as a housemaid on Rui Barbosa Street in Fortaleza. And since then, I've been searching for this son. Recently, I found this lady, Maria do Carmo, but she told me that I would never find this child and didn't give me any explanation about where he is or isn't, So in this particular video, I sincerely hope that it truly reaches someone who has hope, perhaps has had a very similar story to my own, so that I can really and truly find this beloved son. Since then, I thank everyone.
Well, folks, she has already done 2 DNA tests, right? Ancestry tests, generic type, but she still hasn't been able to find him. Luziane still lives in Fortaleza, and she has great hope that her story will reach her son or someone with a similar story who can help with this reunion. If you were born in Fortaleza in June of 1988 or 89 at Curandares Hospital and were given up for adoption, or if you know someone with this story, please share this video, okay? Share it, leave a like. Let's boost this video so we can reach Luziane's son, all right? This is the video, okay? I'll leave 2 links in the video description and in the first pinned comment, all right? One is for WhatsApp, the other is for Facebook. So we thank everyone who can help Luziane reunite with her son, all right? See you in the next video. Bye. Thank you.